and welcome to the 2022 Tech Fest and Back to School Bash here at the East Professional Center. We will be here until 2 p.m. for CMSD families to come down, get their devices connected, repaired if they need to for students, but also learn about all the resources that CMSD has to offer. Joining me now is Shawn Braxton, the Executive Director of Learning Technology and Training Services. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Glad to be here.
Yeah, so the Tech Fest is a super success right now. We have a lot of families here talking to the different departments and different resources that CMSD is either partnered with or has within the district. Can you just talk about all the learning zones that are happening?
Yeah, so what we did is we invited many of the partners that we work with throughout the school year to this event, and we separated them into zones so that our families, when they came in, like say for instance like the selfie zone, that is dealing with student identification. So we have our safety and security there, cybersecurity, transportation, all of those areas that deal with our students as it relates to ID badges and being able to help them utilize the various tools that are specific to their identification in the school district. But there's also the wellness zone with our athletic department and all of the athletic activities, but Molina Health and all of the wonderful opportunities that relate to health, vaccinations and things of that nature. But we also have the creativity and learning zone, which have a lot of our partners that deal with some of the educational programs. That also extends to the second floor here at East Professional, where we are also having organizations like Apple, Microsoft, Adobe, and Digital C provide hands-on learning opportunities for our families.
Wow, and there's also a spot that if a CMSD student has their district device, it can get repaired or they can get connected to the CMSD resources. They can do that today before school starts.
Correct. So in our IT Connect zone, that's specifically dealing with their device care, dealing with if they have a device that needs repair, they can get it, the diagnostic done right here at the Tech Fest, either at our IT Connect area or taking it up to 318 where our service desk is and have their device looked at.
So that way it can be prepared for school, first day of school, don't have to worry about it being broken or taking time to get it fixed and not missing out on that valuable class time.
That's correct. And that was one of the things that we wanted to make available to our families, where they could come in and make sure that our scholars are ready day one of school.
And so this school year, we're rolling out Power School, correct? So what is Power School for those who don't know?
So Power School is going to be a replacement to our student information system, which was eSchool Plus. So we're moving over to the Power School platform, which integrates into our other platforms more readily. So it has a more intuitive interface with Schoology. It'll allow us to be able to have that pass back from grades to attendance, and also give us the opportunity to communicate more readily to our parents as well.
And also parents can communicate with teachers through Power School as well.
That's correct.
And also they can upload forms, so it's like one-stop shopping.
Correct.
Right? So that makes it easier for families, to get the information to the schools that they need about their students. So
it provides us more transparency in what's taking place with our students, from teachers and what they do in working with our students, but also in parents being able to communicate back to their teachers as well as building administration.
And so how will parents learn more about Power School or how they need to sign up? Will this be through their individual schools or what's happening?
So our software team is working with our family and community engagement team to really get the message out to our families as to how Power School will be utilized.
Great, and so also more technology in the classrooms, more clever touches will be in more classes this school year.
So we're truly excited as a school district to roll out the Clever Touch interactive display in every classroom in the school district. This summer alone, from May through September 8th, we will have installed over 1,100 devices in our classrooms.
And just talk about the Clever Touch and how that makes the learning interactive for the teachers and for the students.
So our desire is to untether our teachers from their desks. The Clever Touch will allow our educators to be anywhere in the classroom and mirrorcast to the Clever Touch with their mobile device. Additionally, if they don't even want to use their mobile device, there's a built-in Android PC and also a Windows-based PC so they could pull up their content directly to the device. The other applications that are available, there's an interactive whiteboard that's on board on the device. We also have App Store where the educationally vetted applications are already available for our educators to download right to the device.
So that just makes learning that much more fun for students.
Correct. It's interactive. They can invite, so even like our teachers that are in our remote school, they can invite the Clever Touch to their classroom sessions that they're having over Zoom with the students in our remote school.
Nice. And so let's move a little bit more technology, because you love talking about technology, but Wi-Fi on the school buses. I mean, this is, I know we rolled it out last school year, but I mean, this is, how important will that be for students to have that digital connection while traveling to and from school?
Well, the great thing is, as our students either come to school or as they leave our schools to go home, if they are doing their homework, they have an opportunity to do their homework on buses as they make that transit from their home to school or either from school to home. So it is really a game changer for our kids. And really, when we think about digital equity, it is really leveling the playing field for our students to have internet access in their home, whether it be through the relationship that we have through Empower CMSD, where we work with Spectrum and Digital C to make internet access available in the home. So as they leave their home, they're getting on a bus that's empowered through the Wi-Fi connectivity on that bus.
And so if a family does not have internet connection at home, what should they do to let us know so that we can help them?
They can reach out to our team in the department that specifically deals with Empower CMSD to work with either Spectrum or Digital C to get internet connections in their home. And we didn't want to just do hotspots because there's a limited capability with the hotspot. With the broadband connection that would be given through Digital C or through Spectrum, more family members now have access. And the cool thing is they have the ability to connect multiple devices and not be limited with the devices that they could connect.
And that's great because it's not just, well, we want it for the student, but it also helps families. So if a family member needs to connect or do like a mobile doctor's appointment or look for a job, they have access too, so that the whole family is digitally connected.
That's correct.
Because we care more about we care about the students, but we care about the entire family as well.
Yeah, and to speak to that even further, through the relationships that we have with organizations like PCs for People and Digital C, like today, right here at East Professional, Digital C is giving out 100 devices to our families.
Wow.
So through that type of relationship, the relationship that we have with PCs for People, where PCs for People are refurbishing our devices that we're taking offline and making it available to our families, or to our seniors that are graduating from our high schools, we're giving them a certificate that they can take to Digital C and be given a device.
Wow, we are definitely leveling up the playing field when it comes to education here at CMSD.
Indeed.
Is there anything else exciting in the digital world that families should know about?
So I guess the other thing that I would just say, please take the opportunity to come to one of the Tech Fest events, because we are also educating our families to help them know that every student in the Cleveland Metropolitan School District has access to download Office 365 at home to devices in their home, not just the CMSD device that they use for their education. And then this year we're also rolling out the Adobe Creative Cloud Express. So our families and our educators will also have access to download the Adobe Creative Cloud Express also.
And so for families or parents or caregivers that aren't very tech savvy, why are those programs very important to have on your devices? So
from a Microsoft Office 365 perspective, when it comes to workplace skills, many of our corporations are using the Office 365 suite for productivity. But when it comes to, say for instance, if they're individuals that want to be entrepreneurs, if you download the Adobe Creative Cloud Express, anything from doing video editing to audio editing to doing professional brochures and flyers, it's all built into that platform.
And so again, helping the students, but also helping the entire family become digitally connected. That is a great thing. And that's
Indeed.
Why you should come down to the Tech Fest today to learn more about all the things that are happening within CMSD. Well, Shawn, thank you for all that information. It is a wealth of information, and I know that we'll be communicating more with our families throughout the school year.
All right, thank you so much for having me.
Thanks. And so come down to the 2022 Tech Fest and Back to School Bash. We'll be here till 2 p.m. here at the East Professional Center. But if you can't make it, we are having another Tech Fest and Back to School Bash next Saturday at Max Hayes High School from 10 to 2. So you can definitely go to that one as well. I would say you should come just to try to get a free PC. I mean, that's priceless.
Well, the cool thing is we're giving out different things in every session. So we're giving out tablets in sessions, and we're doing an amazing raffle where we're giving out 2 Nintendo Switches today. We're giving out AirPods.
Oh, wow.
All different types of resources to be able to benefit our families.
Yeah, so definitely come on down, and we will be right back.